Hello everybody and welcome to Precious Rides. Today I'm going to tackle the famous, or infamous should I say, headrest problems in these cars. The E32, the E34, and some E28s. Seat goes back, front, up, down, everything's fine, but the headrests do not work. Same situation I'm having here. You hit the button, you hear the motor running, but the headrests are not moving up and down. So today I'm going to tackle that. I have an old school fix I learned around the way. I already did it to an E34 in the past. No, I'm sorry, E32 and an E28. And it worked fantastic. So I'm going to show you how to do it today. The way I do it is not the correct way to do it. The correct way to do it would be to buy the new wire, disassemble completely the headrest, change over the new wire. I think you have to drill some rivets in there and to get it all done. I'm not doing it that way. I'm just going to use this. You can see it there. Yes, a plain old coat hanger. Just going to use a piece of this. All we need to do is cut a little bit off, about a 1/4 inch. It has to be a 1/4 inch. And put it into the motor, and believe it or not, it will fix the problem. So to begin, we have to disassemble the seat. Gotta take the screw, one screw from here, another screw from there, which I already done. Kind of cheated because it's kind of hard with one hand to do it. And pull the panel. You want to pull these panels from the bottom so you won't rip the clips, and then just let it drop. Sorry about that. And put it on the side. And here's the setup. So this is the wire I'm talking about. With time, the outer casing expands for some reason, and the inner wire, which actually spins, the motor spins the gears in here, makes the headrest go up and down. Now what happens when this expands, the metal piece inside that actually turns disengages from here and won't let the headrest go up and down. That's just a factory default. So the correct way to do it would be to replace this wire. You have to take this whole thing out, drill some rivets, and change it out. And I don't know how much it costs to buy it. I'm going to do a little bit different, and I'll show you. I'm going to go cut right now the piece of wire to a 1/4 inch, and I'll show you how to put it on. I'm just going to do that off video because it's kind of hard with one hand, but I'll show you right now. Okay, so here it is. I cut this off the coat hanger right here, and what I did was I went and used my grinding wheel there to grind it to the appropriate size. So make sure it's exactly a 1/4 inch. I'll show you here. If you put it right there, you should be able to see it. I don't know if it focuses. Focus. But it's exactly a 1/4 inch. The reason why this is important is if this piece is too short, it will not engage the gears up here, and if it's too long, then it will disengage the wire from the actual motor. Because this works like the old school speedometer cables. I don't know if you guys remember those. The speedometer cable used to, transmissions turn the wire inside, which in turn turned the speedometer on the dash and give you the miles. This works the same concept, but when this extends over time, it pulls the wire down from here and won't engage. So technically this is just gonna push it so it engages, but 1/4 inch is just enough so it engages both the motor and the gears up here, but not enough to disengage it from the motor. So okay, so here we go. Okay, so here's the motor. Now we're going to remove these two 8mm bolts to disengage the wire from the motor. Take this bracket off and disengage. See, this is the wire I'm talking about. This is what the motor spins, and it spins up here and then turns the gears to make the headrest go up and down. So simply I'm going to do, as you can see, that's where the wire engages to. I'm just going to take my little piece of coat hanger here that I've cut to exactly 1/4 inch and just drop it in the hole. And there. Make sure it falls all the way in, and then reassemble everything back like so. And put the bracket, forget the bracket. And then just put everything back the way it came out. Bring the leather around and put the tank back. So before we put the cover on, let's hit the switch and see what happens. And there we go. Rest go up, headrest go down. Okay. So now, just need to put the cover back on. I'm going to bore you with that. Just clips back on here. I have used this fix like I said before. Never had a problem. Car that I sold to another gentleman still has it. Headrest still work fantastic. And no worries that the wire is going to stretch more. That's not going to stretch any more than that. But if you do get a new wire in 10 years or something, I mean, it's a long time, but it will eventually stretch again. Just saying. So, yeah, that's it. So I just hope that you learned something today. This is not a new technique. It's been out. You know, BMW enthusiasts have been doing it for a long time. I just figure I'd show you the video of how to do it, because when I first learned how to do it, it was just in writing, and it was a lot of guesswork. When you see something visually, it's a lot simpler to do. So anybody with an E32, E34, or E28 that has working seats but the headrests don't work and the motor still sounds that you hear it clicking, I actually forgot to show you that before I even started, but it was not working. But if you do have that problem and the motor works, this will definitely fix your problem. So if you learned something, just let me know, comment below, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna have more how-tos in the future, trying to get this car back on the road and everything working. Have a little OCD. I gotta make sure no lights on and everything that came with the car works in the car. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, before I go, I just want to show you again. Just finished putting the panel back on. Like I said, just clips here, down there, and you put the 2 screws down here. I just want to show you the frontal view of the headrest. Right here. Yep, and they work perfectly. All the way up and all the way down. Okay.